Simple steps today for a stronger, safer, and more independent. What if I told you that the specific fall which alters an older adult's life forever does not happen outside on dangerous stairs, slick sidewalks, or during an intense physical workout? Instead, what if it happens in the quietest, most mundane moment of the day, when you simply stand up from a chair and your legs fail to catch you? This is the exact hidden danger that thousands of seniors never see coming. As we age, physical balance does not vanish overnight. It decays in total silence through progressive leg weakness, delayed foot reactions, stiffening joints, poor side-to-side stability, and tiny, dragging steps that no longer clear rugs, concrete curbs, or bathroom thresholds. As a physician, I want you to understand a critical fact. Preventing falls is not about performing highly complicated athletic acrobatics or pushing your joints until they throb with pain. It is about clinically retraining the exact, real-life movement patterns that shield your autonomy. In today's health guide, you are going to master 5 simple, doctor-approved resistance exercises that every older adult must practice daily. We will begin with the #1 underlying movement that trains your body to stand, sit, step, recover, and stay completely independent long before an ordinary stumble turns into a life-changing medical emergency. Before we pull back the curtain on this daily routine, if you want to defend your absolute physical freedom and lock in your structural mobility as you age, please click that subscribe button below and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another medical masterclass here on the Dr. Robert channel. If you are ready to send a powerful stability signal to your lower body today, please type 1 in the comment section right now. If not, drop a 0 so I can learn how to tailor these medical guides better for your specific goals. Let's analyze the clinical reality. A vast majority of older adults lose their equilibrium during basic transitional phases, not while standing completely still. Think about it. You rise from the couch too quickly to answer the door. Your knees feel momentarily soft. Your center of gravity lags backward, and your body scrambles for balance after it is already too late. According to geriatric medical data, static balance training, like merely holding a single leg stand while gripping a kitchen counter, fails to prepare your nervous system for real-world surprises. Real-life falls occur in motion. They manifest when you turn your head too fast in a grocery aisle, transition from thick carpet to slick tile, or navigate a dark hallway at 2 a.m. while half awake. To construct a true structural shield against stumbles, your muscles, feet, and brain must practice dynamic recovery. Your mechanoreceptors must feel the ground instantly, your stabilizer muscles must fire reactively, and your foot clearance must automatically elevate to step over unexpected obstacles. Let's look at the 5-move leg reset you can practice in less than 10 minutes right at home. Movement 1. The chair-to-life squat. This targets the single most critical transition in daily senior life, rising from a seated position with absolute control and zero velocity or rocking. How to do it. Sit near the front edge of a firm dining room chair. Avoid soft recliners. Place both feet flat on the floor, hip-width apart, with your heels positioned slightly behind your knees. Keep your chest tall and look straight ahead. Lean your torso forward slightly from the hips, think nose over toes, to shift your center of mass. The critical phase. Press firmly through your heels and stand up slowly. Pause at the peak for 2 full seconds to stabilize your equilibrium. Now, slowly push your hips back and take 3 to 5 seconds to lower yourself back down. Touch the seat as softly as possible, without making a single sound. Perform 2 sets of 6 to 10 repetitions daily to deeply strengthen your thighs, glutes, and core. Movement 2. The kitchen counter toe rescue. This movement explicitly trains your forward warning system, conditioning your feet to grip the floor before your body tilts too far off center. How to do it. Stand tall facing your kitchen counter or vanity, placing both hands flat on the surface for safety. With feet hip-width apart and a gently engaged core, slowly lean your entire body forward from your ankles, exactly like a rigid board tilting. Do not bend at your waist or round your lower back. The routine. As your weight shifts forward an inch or two, you will feel all 10 toes naturally drive and press into the floor to arrest the momentum. Use that foot pressure to pull your weight back to center. Execute 8 to 10 slow, rhythmic leans to completely awaken the sleepy nerve endings in your feet. Movement 3. The hallway line walk. Falls rarely happen when your feet are wide apart. They happen dynamically, while one foot is suspended in the air and your body is forced to shift mass along a narrow path. How to do it? Stand tall in a clear hallway directly beside a wall so your fingertips can brush it for safety at any time. Look straight ahead down the hall. Do not look at your shoes. The routine. Step your right foot directly in front of your left foot as if navigating an invisible straight line. To maintain optimal safety, leave 2 to 3 inches of open space between your heel and toe rather than touching them tightly. Take 8 slow, deliberate steps forward. Pause, turn around carefully against the wall, and walk back. This trains your brain to process visual depth and coordinate dynamic foot placement simultaneously. Movement 4. The side step safety sweep. Seniors almost exclusively walk straight forward, causing the lateral hip stabilizers, the gluteus medius muscles, to atrophy over time. When these side rails weaken, any sudden lateral movement causes a wobble. How to do it? Stand behind your chair or counter, with hands resting lightly for stabilization. Keep your toes pointing straight ahead and your knees soft. The routine. Take one slow, controlled step to the right with your right foot, then smoothly bring your left foot over until they are hip-width apart again. Pause for 1 full second. Take 5 steps to the right, then reverse the sequence 5 steps back to the left. Perform 2 rounds. Focus on actively lifting each foot slightly rather than dragging your toes across the carpet, which acts as a major trip hazard. Movement 5. The step and catch march. A lazy, shuffling gait where the toes skim too close to the ground is the primary mechanical trigger behind tripping over threshold dividers, rug edges, and sidewalk cracks. How to do it? Stand tall at your kitchen counter. Gently brace your abdominal wall to stabilize your spine. Slowly lift your right knee 3 to 5 inches off the floor, as if dynamically stepping over an obstacle in your path. The routine. Hold the knee suspended at the peak for 1 full second, then lower the foot back down completely quietly. Do not let it slap the ground. Alternate immediately to your left leg. Complete 8 to 10 slow marches per side for 2 sets. This trains your hip flexors to instantly clear obstacles and teaches your ankles to land with absolute neurological awareness. Managing your balance loop is the ultimate form of physical insurance for your future longevity. An aging body is structurally more delicate. A minor slip that a younger individual bounces back from can trigger long-term complications or a severe loss of physical confidence in a senior. We must pay absolute attention to early warning signals, such as noticing your hand reaching for a wall more often, a slow hesitation when exiting your car, or a mild anxiety when walking across a dimly lit room. The vast majority of dangerous balance disruptions occur during the most ordinary nighttime routines. When you stand up rapidly at 2 a.m. to use the restroom, your muscles are cold and stiff, your blood pressure can drop instantly, and your feet cannot feel the floor clearly. Protect yourself before a crisis occurs. Position bright nightlights along your pathways. Completely eliminate loose decorative rugs. Wear structured non-slip footwear. And always sit on the edge of your bed for 5 seconds before standing. Your long-term physical health is not determined by massive, exhausting workouts. It is constructed out of small, calculated choices repeated daily. By dedicating a few minutes to controlling your chair rises, waking up your toe reflexes, and practicing your step clearance, you are guaranteeing your own physical freedom, dignity, and independence for the next decade. Please take a brief moment right now to comment below with your age and share which of these 5 protective moves you are going to practice first today. Smash that like button, share this evidence-based clinical guide with a contemporary who wants to stay steady, and subscribe to Dr. Robert to protect your longevity journey. Thank you so much for watching. Keep your foundation strong, and I will see you in our next video.